the records. Cover their tracks. Everyone had a part.
In 2024, the film industry is gearing up for a year filled with blockbuster movies and surprise hits. With an impressive lineup of releases scheduled for this year, moviegoers are in for a treat. From superhero sequels to reboots of classic franchises, here's a rundown of the top 10 most hyped movies of 2024. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, scheduled for May 24th, 2024. Hold on to your bananas, folks. Caesar, the charismatic chimp who led his ape army to conquer the world, met his demise at the conclusion of the epic 2017 blockbuster, War of the Planet of the Apes, leaving audiences in a state of shock and despair. But fear not, for there's an exciting new development in the Simian saga. The brilliant Wes Ball, acclaimed director of the thrilling Maze Runner franchise, is set to take the helm of the eagerly anticipated fourth installment, which promises to transport viewers far into the future, long after the tumultuous events of war have faded into the history books. Get ready for more primate action than you can handle. Number 9. Ballerina, scheduled for June 7th, 2024. The first spin-off film of the John Wick universe stars Ana de Armas as one of the female assassins trained by the Roscaroma, a criminal organization headed by Angelica Huston's director and glimpsed in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. Details are thin so far, but we know it will be another revenge tale, and we know that it will be set specifically between the events of Chapter 3 and Chapter 4, so Keanu Reeves and his Continental cohort will also appear. Number 8. Thunderbolts, scheduled for July 26th, 2024. The MCU is getting its Suicide Squad equivalent. The 35th film in the franchise will gather several villains or anti-hero characters from previous movies, including Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova, Sebastian Stan's Winter Soldier, Wyatt Russell's U.S. Agent, David Harbour's Red Guardian, and Hannah John Kamen as the Ant-Man and the Wasp villain Ghost. And send them off on a mission. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who has appeared in a couple of post-credit scenes as Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, will presumably be pulling the shadowy super team strings. Number 7. Deadpool 3, scheduled for November 8th, 2024. The Merc with a Mouth is back, and so is Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. The first Deadpool movie since Disney bought Fox will certainly be a sight to behold, as the Ryan Reynolds-led franchise is beloved for its R-rated humor. How that will blend with the MCU's decidedly PG-13 tone is a mystery, as is how and why Jackman is unsheathing Wolverine's claws after the acclaimed swan song that was Logan. Number 6. Avatar 3, scheduled for December 20th, 2024. Even though the first Avatar sequel, The Way of Water, took 13 years to come out, fans of 3D, James Cameron, and the world of Pandora won't have to wait as long for the next installment. This is because Avatar 3 is currently slated for a December 2024 release, meaning it will arrive in theaters only 2 years after its predecessor. The fans of this series have been subjected to numerous delays in the past, so if this upcoming third installment gets postponed yet again, it would hardly be shocking. But even if that happens, waiting for just 3 years would feel like a mere blink of an eye compared to the excruciating agony of enduring a torturous 13-year delay once more. Number 5. Joker, Folie à Deux, scheduled for October 4th, 2024. While Joker was well-liked and appreciated by some viewers for having a tone that was darker and more adult than most comic book movies, others were more critical of the film. The most common piece of criticism thrown Joker's way was that it wasn't exactly original, especially when it came to borrowing elements from the Martin Scorsese films Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy. At this stage, it's at least encouraging to see that Joker's sequel, Joker Folie à Deux, looks to be addressing such criticisms head-on. From the ridiculous and weird title to the fact that it's apparently going to be a musical, Joker Folie à Deux seems keen to surprise and provoke in equal measure, which is honestly encouraging in an industry where more standard superhero movies continue to dominate the box office. Number 4. Blade, scheduled for September 6th, 2024. Hold on to your capes, Marvel fans. Eternals, the most polarizing film in MCU Phase 4, has left audiences divided and thirsty for more. While it's uncertain when or if the Eternals will return, one thing is for sure: Blade is coming to save the day. The post-credits scene of Eternals teased the appearance of the iconic vampire-slaying hero, complete with his signature weapon in the voice of Mahershala Ali, who's set to play the legendary role. Despite its bumpy production history, the long-awaited Blade movie is finally scheduled for a 2024 release, and fans can't wait to see the undead get dusted once and for all. Number 3. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2, scheduled for June 28, 2024. It's getting a bit ahead of things to start thinking about Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2 in 2024, given Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is slated for a 2023 release. It's at least important to acknowledge that this single story is getting split into two after both parts were filmed back-to-back. Get ready to have your mind blown by back-to-back installments of Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Fans of jaw-dropping stunts and heart-pumping action will be on the edge of their seats for 2 whole years, with Part 1 set to hit screens in 2023, followed by Part 2 in 2024. And if rumors are to be believed, this could be Tom Cruise's final mission as Ethan Hunt, which means we're in for an epic, mind-boggling, and absolutely mind-blowing send-off that will leave audiences breathless and begging for more. Number 2. Mickey 17, scheduled for March 29th, 2024. After 2019's Parasite received immense critical acclaim and historically significant Oscar success, the next project from Bong Joon-ho was naturally going to be highly anticipated. He's taken his time in developing and filming Mickey 17, given it's going to eventually be released about 5 years after Parasite. With Snowpiercer, Bong Joon-ho proved more than capable of making the English-language science fiction movie based on pre-existing source material, all things that apply to his upcoming film too. It may feel like a long time coming, but he's not the kind of filmmaker who lets viewers down, meaning it should be worth the wait. Number 1. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, scheduled for March 15th, 2024. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire is an upcoming American monster film directed by Adam Wingard. The sequel to Godzilla vs. Kong in 2021, it will be the 5th film in Legendary Pictures' MonsterVerse, the 38th film in the Godzilla franchise, the 13th film in the King Kong franchise, and the 5th Godzilla film to be completely produced by an American film studio. The film stars Dan Stevens, Rebecca Hall, and Brian Tyree Henry. The latter 2 cast members reprised their roles from the previous film. Due to the box office and streaming success of Godzilla vs. Kong during the COVID-19 pandemic, Legendary announced a sequel in March 2022, and that filming would commence later in the year. In May 2022, it was announced that Wingard would return to direct and Dan Stevens cast as the lead. Filming began in July 2022 in Gold Coast, Queensland, and finished in November 2022. The film is scheduled to be released on March 15th, 2024. Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time.